Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. You're on my couch, so that's why you see the couch. You're not on my couch, actually. I'm on my couch. August is sleeping, so I have to get creative with my filming locations. Also, I'm doing laundry. You probably hear it. Sorry. Also, sorry. Why am I apologizing? Can we see how fucking good I did these Dutch braids? I'm usually so bad at that. Yes, okay, let's move into the meat of this video, which is, as you can tell, likely by the title, my favorite things. Please tell me if a tip pops out because we're riding the line with this dress, but it's so pretty. Listing my favorite things and telling you what I'm into these days, that's a classic YouTube video. I feel like every lifestyle girly has made one of these. Have I? No, but I think I've thought about it a couple times in the past. Well, I'm ready to start making them. Maybe once every 6 months? I don't know, once a year? You tell me. So this is just a list of stuff that I love, and literally the way I made this list was one day I was like, pay attention to what you're interacting with, and if it's something that you like, love, put it on the list. So I got a lot of things in front of me. So let's just get started with one that I think everybody will see coming. I love my water bottles. This is so, no, I was gonna say it's silly, but it's really not. These are my Stanleys. These are two of my Stanley dupes. Again, if you saw the vlog last week, then you saw all my water bottles, and then I actually just got rid of about half of my water bottles, and I still have over 10. I drink a lot of water. I always have. I've always been a really big water drinker. My dad is a really big water drinker, so it was like constantly a reminder in the house. Well, after he switched from soda to water when I was like in my teen years. And then I got really into hot yoga when I was in college, and I just needed to like constantly replenish. And I've gone through many phases in my life of like what kind of water bottles I like. I've gone through a Nalgene phase, a Hydro Flask phase, a Starbucks cup phase, but I'm really in my like Stanley tumbler era phase, and it definitely does not have to be a Stanley. My two Stanleys, these are very recent purchases, but these dupes, different ones, but they're both from Target, and I love them both. I think I like the blue one a little bit more, but they're both really good, and they served me well for a long time before I finally bit the bullet and got some Stanleys. Drinking water is important. Whatever you can do to make it more fun and accessible for you, you should do it. I actually also went through a phase, and this is embarrassing, but it's true. And I think I may have been vlogging around this time, but I don't know. Where I literally would go buy a gallon, like a plastic gallon of water from the grocery store, and that was in my water bottle for like a month, because I like to drink a lot of water. So anyway, obviously, we're starting this list off with water bottles. That's one of my favorite things. At the moment, specifically these tumbler style water bottles. They keep the water cold. They fit in my, cup holder in my car. What else is there to say? I think I'll stop there. Okay. Next is, and again, like if you're not new to my channel, by the way, all of this stuff is going to be so familiar, but this is how you know if you've been paying attention. My protein shakes. I have one of these every morning before I go for my workout. So I wake up at 4:30 every morning, and I chug one of these at like 4:45, and then I go to the gym. It's good. I like to work out with something in my stomach, so this is good. It wakes me up in the morning. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeine. Back when I used to drink coffee, when I was working like my corporate job, I drank a lot of coffee. Actually, we used to mix this with my coffee as like the creamer essentially. So I've been drinking these for forever. I get a 12 pack off of Amazon like every other week, and I don't know, 20 grams of protein. I'm like, my goal is to eat 140 grams of protein a day. So chugging this in the morning before I even really get my day started really sets me on the right path. Plus they're yummy. I went through a couple of other protein shakes before I found this one. Actually, I think Jess recommended me this, if I'm being honest. It's vegan for all you vegans and or non-dairy ladies and men. If you're watching my channel, statistically you're a lady. But anyway, yeah, I really like it. So if you're looking for a good protein drink, I recommend these. Okay, my next thing, and he really needs to be washed, if I'm being honest. He's not faring so well, but this is Machiavelli. This is the cat from Luca, the Pixar film Luca. Mario got me this as a gift. It's literally just like a stuffed animal, right? They sell a lot of these at the parks. These like, essentially like what I like to call an upgraded pillow pet, right? I like it because he's Machiavelli. We like Luca, and I like cats, obviously. That's why Mario bought it for me. But this is the perfect pillow. First of all, like just the way that like the fluffiness, the softness of him. This is what my head was resting on when I literally gave birth. I brought him to the hospital with me. He's like a great body pillow. Like this is how I fall asleep. Well, if I'm not glommed onto Mario, which I usually am. If Mario's like, please give me space, then this is how I'm falling asleep. every single night. He's so comfy, he's so cozy, he's just like literally the perfect body pillow. I don't like body pillows that are like long, I like them to stop at my torso. And also he's just a good pillow if I need to like prop up my pillows to like watch TV or something. He really needs a wash. I'm noticing that. That's kind of embarrassing. But Machiavelli, my pillow pet, and literally they sell a bunch of different characters. I'm sure they sell them on the Disney website. I can't speak for the other characters, but this pillow pet in particular it's just like the perfect, it's not technically a pillow pet, but you know what I'm saying? It's the perfect pillow. We'll stay in the comfort zone and talk about my Barefoot Dreams blanket. I wanted a Barefoot Dreams blanket, which by the way was also with me at the hospital while I gave birth. It has been washed several times since then though. I actually got this for Christmas from my aunt. I asked for it, but it's amazing. Actually, I just asked for anything from Barefoot Dreams, which is just like this like robe and blanket company. And they make like unnecessarily expensive blankets, but I will say this is the best blanket. We watch TV every single night here on this couch and I am cozied up with this blanket. Machiavelli's usually upstairs. But this blanket is downstairs, and if I don't get to it fast enough, Mario tries to steal it from me and then I have to steal it back. It's so comfy, it's so cozy, it's so warm. Like I've fallen asleep down here so many times in front of the TV, and like I'm just like, we have a great couch, but also like this is just like the coziest blanket. So is it expensive? Yes. But is it worth the money? I think so. I really like my Barefoot Dreams blanket, and I use it every single day. And also I just like to be cozy. Let's do something a little random next, because the rest are all, I was gonna say beauty, but that's actually not true. We got a couple random things, but here's a real random one. I'm gonna link this. What is this, you may ask? This is a pet de-shedder. It's a pet brush. I have 2 long haired cats and they both hate being brushed. All right, and this is no magic brush that changed that problem for me. They still hate being brushed. It's a pain in my ass. I have to brush them, especially now it's the summer. They get really hot, and Tuna in particular has a really like deceptively thick coat. So he needs to be, like Beethoven, not as much, but Tuna needs to be brushed like frequently, more frequently than we probably do. I've had so many cat brushes in my time, and there's probably a bunch littered around this house. This one was easily found because this is the one I use now. I think I saw a TikTok, if I'm being honest with it, and I was like, whatever. Literally like 3 rakes on Tuna in this thing and you have a second Tuna. It is so effective at getting the undercoat. So if you have a long-haired pet that sheds a lot, you need this brush. Like I said, have gone through so many pet brushes, and without a doubt, I've done the Deferminator, whatever they're called. I've done all of the ones that most people recommend, but without a doubt, whatever the fuck this is the best one, and I will link it, because if you have long hair pets, you need this. That was a little random, but it needed to be said. Okay, the next thing is my Diva cup, okay? And we don't have to hold this for too long. This is my menstrual cup. I'm in love with my menstrual cup. I just feel like, what was I doing before I ever got her? I started using a menstrual cup in college, so I probably had like 6 years worth of periods before I found her, and dark 6 years, frankly. Miserable periods. I have a relatively heavy flow, maybe medium, I would say. And here's what I really like about it. And this is not originally why I bought it, if I'm gonna be so honest with you. I originally bought it because I think some sorority sisters of mine were talking about it, and I was like, what is that? I'd never heard of it. I was like, what is that? And they were like, oh, they explained what a menstrual cup was. And I was like, huh. And I just, like, out of curiosity, I'd walked to a CVS. This was before Amazon Prime was really taken over. I walked to a CVS and I bought one, and I've never looked back. So I did not purchase it for the environmental impact, but not having to dispose of feminine hygiene products like every few hours is a plus. The way I use my menstrual cup, I sterilize it at the beginning of my period. I change it every 12 hours. I change it and clean it every 12 hours. And with a tampon, you have to change it like every 3 or 4 hours or whatever. And I simply refuse to use like just pads. I can't. So I was a tampon girly before this. Also, I just saw recently that like arsenic is in tampons or something. I saw some crazy article. I haven't verified that, but like something wild. Anyway, I put my menstrual cup in. I don't feel her. I don't think about her. I don't leak. Like I thought before I used my menstrual cup that I had a heavy period, and now I don't think that so much anymore, because I've literally never leaked, and this thing has filled to the brim before. And then, yep, every night and every morning I change her out. Or I don't change her, I dump her and I clean her, and I don't think about my period other than like the headache I might get, or like feeling like I hate myself or whatever, you know, the normal shit. I don't think about being on my period when I'm on my period at all, except for the like 5 minutes a day that I'm attending to my menstrual cup. She has changed the period game. I don't, other than like the other symptoms, I don't dread getting my period. I don't worry about leaks. Like I worried about leaks so much when I was in high school. It was a constant fear of mine. Now I like I'm like those ladies in the tampon commercials, only tampons never did that for me. I can go to the beach, I can put on white shorts, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't think about that kind of stuff when I'm on my period because I trust my menstrual cup with my fucking life, okay? The only thing about the menstrual cup, I guess, is that you have to be real okay with sticking your hands up there, but like whatever, okay? Whatever, like what? We're women. I feel like most of us are pretty accustomed to our own vaginas, and if you're not, sit down and get friendly with her, okay, people? She's not a monster. Also, blood, but like also whatever, okay? Literally so worth it. This is the, I don't even know, the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I get her on Amazon. She's cheap. How much is she? Okay, she's $3.99. All right, so this is like drugstore like cost. My makeup. In fact, you might be able to get it at the drugstore. I don't know. I've always bought it on Amazon. If I'm only ever allowed to wear one item of makeup, which by the way, this is an interesting question. If you wear makeup, let me know. If you only could wear one thing of makeup, what would it be? For me, it would be mascara. Oh, I absolutely love my mascara. I had false lashes for a long time before I got pregnant, and I liked my falsies, my like extensions, my eyelash extensions. They were really cool. I feel like these give a similar effect. Obviously not as intense because I'm not adding hair to my eyeballs. But for $3.99, this is the most effective mascara I've ever used, and I've been using her now for probably, I want to say like 8 or 9 years I've been using this mascara. So I haven't tried other ones on the market, but I cannot be swayed. The price and the effect, there is nothing to be beat. I think I originally saw an influencer on Instagram talk about it in like 2016 or 2017, and that's where this came from for me. But my favorite. Okay. The last two are hair products. So this is the Not Your Mother's 10-in-1 All Eyes on Me Hair Protector. Here are the 10-in-1 benefits, right? It detangles, it's a heat protectant, it restores dry hair, controls frizz, moisturizes, adds shine, prevents split ends, nourishes, creates silkiness, and softens. For me personally, I find that I use it probably the most for like heat protectant, restoring dry hair, controlling frizz, moisturizing. Those are probably the effects that I see the most of. Basically what happens is I wash my hair twice a week. I wash my hair every Monday and Thursday. After I wash my hair, I get out, I put it in the next product we're about to talk about for like 5 minutes, and then I take it down, I brush it through, and I shellac it with this crap. Not on the roots or anything, just like from here down. I put this all over. That way if I'm gonna blow dry my hair or whatever, I feel like it's protected, and it just kind of makes it dry nice. I feel like it is really soft and it's not as frizzy because of this. And then the next day when I ultimately let my hair air dry, and then I wake up the next morning with a just absolute monstrosity on the top of my head, I put it back in my hair. I basically put this in my hair every single day for one reason or another, whether it's to tamp down some of the poof, because I've got like wavy hair that like really poofs out when I brush it, or if it's to use it as a heat protectant or whatever, I don't know. But I feel like since I started using this, maybe like it's more recent, I would say like in the last 6 to 8 months I started using this product. This is my second bottle that I've gone through, so I go through it fast. My hair has never felt like softer or nicer. Like I really think that this product is, and I was always looking for like products that did all of these things independently. I always had a heat protectant and a detangler and like a hair oil for the frizz and like, you know, a leave-in conditioner. But I feel like I could literally get rid of all of those and just use this, because this is pretty much the only product I put in my hair ever. Okay. Speaking of hair, this is my microfiber towel. The hair girlies say to dry your hair in a microfiber towel because it prevents frizz. And maybe that's true. Maybe this is the reason I have less frizzy hair these days. I've been using a microfiber towel on my hair now since probably around 2016, 2017 as well. That was when I started really embracing like my wavy natural texture, which I went through a phase where I always kept it my natural texture. Now I heat style it a lot more. or I just like put it up in a protective style like this. I know it's good for your hair, and for that I like it. That's to me just an added benefit. The real reason that I love this microfiber towel is because this thing dries my hair so fast. Like I said, I get out of the shower, I wrap my head up in this, I do like my moisturizing routine, my skincare routine, you know, that takes like 5 minutes. Then I pull my hair down, I put this in, and then I put this back in my hair. I do my makeup, I get dressed, you know, so in total this thing is in my hair for like 20 minutes. I pull it down, my hair is like 60% dry. 60% dry from a towel in 20 minutes? Unreal. And for that reason, and pretty much that reason alone, that's why the microfiber towel is one of my favorite things. This one is from, oh yeah, this is a Diva Curl. Is that brand even still a thing? They got canceled as fuck a few years ago, I remember. But this is a Diva Curl microfiber towel. I used to use the Diva Curl products before they got canceled. Now I don't really worry about it because I don't really do like a curly girl thing. My hair's only just wavy, and like I said, I've been heat styling it a lot more, but I must have gotten this with a purchase or something. It's great, but I have others. This is just the current one that I've been using. It's really good. Okay, my last item. Did I say that was my last item? I had one more. Okay, my last item is this. You guys may have seen this like weird suction cup thingy on the back of my phone. This is called an Octob Buddy, and I was influenced to buy this from Sierra. We went to Disney one day and she had this on her phone, and she was just like sticking her phone to things. We were taking pictures and taking videos, and it was so nice. I do use it for that reason, of course. Sometimes as a vlogger, you know, I need to be able to like stick my phone places and take videos. I definitely do use it for that. I would say I more frequently use it like to stick something, to like stick it on something and watch something. So like I stick this on my microwave when I'm cooking, which is like the microwave above the stove, and I stick it on there and I like watch YouTube while I'm cooking. Or more recently, I've been like sticking it to the treadmill at the gym and like watching TV. Because if I didn't have this, I'd have to like place my phone on the treadmill and I'd have to like look down, which is like, you know, I like to have good posture while I'm walking. Same with like in the kitchen. I can always put this on the table, of course, but I have to look down. Instead I can like, you know, keep my head up basically. So I find that it's got a lot of good function. The only thing I will say is that your phone's gonna start sticking to any hard surface. That took me a while to get used to. Now I just like, it's like part of my phone. I've had this for a while. I've had this since like Vlogmas, I think. So like 7 months. So yeah, your phone does like stick to stuff. Like earlier today I was at the grocery store, I put my phone on the top of my car and it like stuck to the top of my car. But for me, I've just gotten used to that. I just like pull it off. It's not a big deal. But from a content creating perspective and also from a YouTube addict perspective, both me, it's been really effective and I really like it. Honestly, and that's it. Those are all my favorite things at the moment. I have other things that I really like that I considered for this video. Like honorable mention would definitely be my UFUs. Those are like the slides that I really like. I thought about that, but I would say these are the things that I'm currently using the most often and I'm currently the most obsessed with. Some of them obviously like have been in my life for years and years and years. And some things are slightly newer additions to my life, but these are my favorite things. I haven't seen one of these in videos from forever. How do I wrap this shit up? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.